So unfortunately, once again, eBay has completely screwed us over for something they personally did that's completely out of our control, and that proves to us that eBay doesn't give a shit about sellers at all. And this is the proof that that is true. Hey, it's Don. Today I want to address eBay screwing us over worse than they ever have in 25 years of being on the platform. And yes, I am furious. After explaining to a customer how eBay works, they left us slanderous feedback that eBay won't remove. And in fact, the feedback actually relates to eBay itself, their policies, their user agreements, as opposed to anything at all we did. We actually explained it to the customer how eBay works with counteroffers. This all is effective based on how eBay denies us the ability to combine shipping. We went out of our way to take care of this customer. Not only that, they even said it was good, the transaction, and they told us other things, and eBay didn't take any of that into account, but left negative feedback on our account for something out of our control completely. We have no control, no way whatsoever to combine shipping on counteroffers to our offers. eBay's denied us that ability. They even told us, though, on the phone call with the supervisor, they would remove it, and now they are reneging on their own confirmed, yes, we will take these feedbacks off. eBay has completely showed, without any doubt whatsoever, that they do not give a shit about sellers. And this is the proof, and this even hurts buyers. This hurts buyers. I am furious. We are seriously going to look into getting a lawyer for this, because at this point, this is slandering our account for something that eBay did themselves. Let's hop over and look at my feedback and show you some emails from the buyer to explain exactly what is going on and how eBay doesn't give a shit about you or anybody else as long as they get their money. So we're in my feedback right now, and here's some feedback that was left from somebody that eBay refuses to do anything about. Now they're addressing it as if I'm giving them a hassle trying to buy 3 buttons from this seller, me, not anybody else, not the site, not the platform, but me is a big hassle. I had to pay full shipping for all 3 buttons, and the seller says he will reimburse me for some of the shipping money after they ship the items. Again, I refunded all the extra money when we did it, and that's exactly what we do. eBay can see that. I wouldn't put this out there if I'm lying about this, because eBay could sue my pants off. Everything I'm stating right now is word for word exactly the way this situation happened. He calls out eBay bad and says it's their fault that he has to charge buyers for the shipping on each item, can't combine shipping at checkout because of eBay rules, which is true. If I send a counteroffer, that person buys the item on that counteroffer, it still is active. I can't combine it because he hasn't paid for it to purchase it. It's still available for sale. It even says that on all of these. My personal opinion is the people at the help desk who are dealing with this have no clue that eBay changed the policy, because the buyers don't have a clue that this even happened. So I'm sitting here with 2 negatives and a neutral from somebody who I did everything right, and it was completely eBay's fault. Now he goes on this one here, he charged me over $11. Not true, we refunded all the extra money. But even if we didn't, I'm going to show you what the buyer said to do with the extra money. So there's nothing about this. I'm losing a customer. He's mad about this thing. He's blaming me and basically accusing me of lying about how eBay works. And eBay won't even stand by their own policy and say, yeah, this is exactly how it works. He did nothing wrong. He's not hassling you. He's denied the ability to actually combine orders. eBay won't let us combine orders. I can't combine an order for something that wasn't purchased. And since eBay doesn't allow the buyer to purchase it on a counteroffer to my offer, it's still active. Again, this is all eBay. I did nothing wrong on this sale, so I am furious. Again, they already told me they would take it off on a phone conversation, talking to a manager, a supervisor. And again, they're backing up and reneging on their word of honor that they would fix this. Not only that, the user agreement itself says stuff out of your control isn't your fault. This is 100% not in my control because eBay changed the policy. eBay changed it. They didn't even tell us specifically how it was changed. I had to find out the hard way. I actually thought this was a glitch because they didn't inform everybody or anybody that this is how it works. And now they're letting people ding us and put negative feedback, which is slanderous to me because none of this is true as to what actually transpired. And eBay knows that, and they can see it in the email from this person as well. Now here's the email. They asked about combined shipping. Thanks again for the purchase and offers. With combined shipping these days on eBay, they have removed most options to do so prior to someone purchasing an item. They have also forced immediate payment on most of our items, even though we have that feature off in our store. All true, 100% true. eBay doesn't give a shit again. Between these two, it should be two eBay changes. eBay now forces the buyer to pay all the shipping for all of the items. eBay does not give us an option even for most items on our end to combine. If, say, for example, you counter one of our offers to you and we accept your offer, eBay leaves your item that we sold up for others to be able to purchase until you pay for it. All of these changes are completely out of our control, unfortunately. So what we are forced to do is to have the buyer purchase the items, and then as soon as they are shipped out within 24 hours, we will refund the postage cost for all but one of your items. Most people have eBay messages turned off, but if you check those from your offers and ones that are accepted, eBay has added this info into them as well. So eBay tells them it's still for sale. Hope this helps explain how eBay changed it all. We personally do not like these changes as they make it hard on people like you. We buy as well and really dislike having to pay ahead just to get refunded, so we honestly do understand. And here he's saying, I had a nice experience with this transaction, thank you. At this point, we've already dealt and taken care of everything. We've done another reply to them, so no big worry for us. He sounds happy, but again, at the end of the day, he's saying something completely different weeks after he's had the items in his hand. eBay is not standing up by exactly what they did. Everything I just stated in this message to this buyer is 100% exactly how it happens. We have no control whatsoever on combining most of our items in the store at all. It forces the buyer to buy them and pay for shipping for each and every single item. We refund on some days $40 and $50 worth of postage just to combine for buyers, even if they do not ask. So it's extremely infuriating that these folks were able to leave feedback for something that's 100% beyond our control, something we explained to the buyer ahead of time. eBay had the opportunity to look at all this. I pointed this all out to them, and they don't give a shit. And I'm going to keep saying that because, as I've said, I dislike everybody who's running the company who allows this type of thing to hurt me and to hurt the buyer. Buyers can't combine shipping. They are forced to pay $10, $20, $30, $40, $50 extra ahead of time just to have it refunded back to them. eBay gets a fee out of all this. I know I'm not trying to be conspiracist, but at this point I've seen far less things removed from other people's feedback than something directly related to eBay. I've seen things removed and personally seen them from folks in my groups who have had things removed by eBay. So at this point, it honestly makes me think that maybe they are going after me because I do videos on eBay. Take it how you want it, but this is not right in any way, shape, or form. eBay just doesn't give a shit. That's the whole point here. And on top of that, he paid for something else here. And if you look right here, you'll see my comment wondering why he's doing this. Everything we said was true to him. I paid full shipping price for all 3 buttons. You mentioned you would refund some of the shipping costs when you ship buttons out. I'm asking, instead of refunding my money, could you add this button for free and you keep all the shipping money and owe me nothing? That's fine. That's exactly what we do anyway. We did it. So he's telling me to keep the extra money, and now he's complaining about it, even though he said to go ahead and keep it. Now, I didn't keep it. We refunded every extra dime of shipping, which is what we always do. eBay is not standing by the user agreement, which strictly says that if it's out of your control 100%, you will not have negative feedback that will hurt your account. The feedback, again, relating to this transaction is all due to eBay. It's all out of my control. I can't combine shipping. I'm not hassling anybody. I'm stuck with the things. I'm being hassled by eBay, and now I'm being hassled by customers because I'm doing what eBay says I have to do. The only thing I can do, I cannot combine. This is the worst experience I've ever had in 25 years on eBay, and it's not right. It is not right that they can change a policy I get blamed for it. It's allowed to stand like I did something to the buyer. He's basically calling me a liar. He calls out eBay. He's got questions on if I'm going to reimburse him. I did reimburse him. All he has to do is look at his orders, and you can see that we refunded the money. Again, I'm not putting this out here and risking myself without knowing that these are the exact facts of the matter. eBay doesn't give a shit about sellers at all, and this is my proof on it. This is the exact reason why no one trusts eBay. Again, they told me they would take it off. I spent almost an hour going back and forth on phone calls, emails, trying to get this removed. A supervisor said they would remove it, and now nothing. Now I am screwed. Now they're going to let something stand that clearly is 100% eBay's fault. I have no way to combine. So why would I be the one that's doing the harm? I'm not hassling them. This says I hassle buyers. That's slandering my name when it's eBay who has hassled the buyer. Why can't eBay just do the right thing and remove stuff when it's their fault? Even though 100% this is their fault, they just don't give a shit. eBay just doesn't care. And again, this doesn't just affect me. This affects buyers every single day of the week on the platform. Why are they losing sales? Because they're running off buyers by forcing them to pay extra shipping. Then they're ruining it for sellers because they're letting a buyer ding them for something eBay makes them do. So there's no way that this is the right result for this. There's no way this is honest, sincere, moral, or them worrying about a seller or anything at all. This is them saying, we want the money, we got the money, screw you if there's bad feedback for what we did, what our changes did to you. This is because of them that I have to deal with stuff like this. It's not right. It's not something that should happen. It's literally the worst experience I've had in 25 years of selling on eBay. And yes, if I had another choice or could go anywhere and take every dime off of eBay's site, I would do it immediately right now, and I would recommend everybody to do the exact same thing. I'm so over this whole bullshit with eBay doing this type of thing to me. It's constant. This is something I have to deal with pretty much almost every day of my life. I have to address why I can't combine. And eBay does not back us up. eBay does not stand and do the right thing. Ever, it seems like, these days at all. Well, there you have it. That's what eBay is doing. This can affect everybody out there. Even though they've removed this type of feedback from us once before, they're denying anything and stating that this is related to us. I didn't do anything to hassle a customer. I didn't keep the money. I refunded it, which eBay can see in their own site information. So all around, eBay's effed us over, doesn't give a shit to take care of and do the right thing, the morally and just right thing for us. This is just beyond reprehension that they would do this to someone who's been on the site since they actually started as a site. There's no happy ending for this because eBay just doesn't seem to give a shit after multiple calls, multiple complaints about this exact same thing. We've reached out to eBay. They don't want to address it. So again, eBay doesn't give a shit. End of story with eBay. We are going to do our own thing if we can get that way. The minute another platform comes out, I am just so over eBay's BS, something that they have done. Again, Don, the Auction Professor, please share this video with anybody. Share it with eBay. Share it anywhere you can to show that eBay really doesn't care and won't fix an issue that they personally caused.